Good evening, everybody. It's very quiet out here tonight. We are in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm on Satori Mountain, sort of. And two of my blue nightshades have already respawned, along with these two bad boys over here. Just how long did I leave the game sitting here? I actually did spend some time away. I went to the Sky Islands, the Great Sky Islands, just to kind of mess around a little bit and pick up a few more Zonai charges off of constructs out there, because they're really easy to beat and they usually drop one. They don't always drop one, but I managed to get up to about 30, and I guess I picked up a few other things. I did notice some stuff that I missed there, as in there's a Korok. I just, like, it didn't even have to look at the map. I just found it while wandering around, and I was only there for like a half hour, so kind of surprised that I actually missed something. But, and there was also a treasure chest somewhere out there I also didn't get. Like, I'm not too gung-ho about getting all the treasure chests in the game, although I might change my mind about that, I don't know. Or are we gonna have to climb this? I think we might. Like, I'm sure I could probably just scoot over here, get on some land right here. Satori Mountain was never really heralded as being like a particularly difficult section of the game. And I am happy, more than happy, to just kind of take my time and climb up the side of this thing and really just kind of delve into the beautiful atmosphere that it has to offer, and the moblins that, you know... That was too early. Try it again. There we go, that's more like it. Give me your horn, you fucking asshole. Anyway. Oh, wow. You got a butt buddy over here, that's nice. Guess we get to do it again, then. Come on, baby. Let's go. Good. Too early. And... there we go. I seem to be better at getting these on the second swing than the first. Thanks, Tulin, for the extra damage there so that we can knock this dude out. Make sure we're not missing any... Like I said, make sure we're not missing any parts here. We got something here. Blue Moblin Horn. We don't have that yet? Interesting. Huh. I wish I had more thick sticks in my inventory so I could show you, because if you actually fuse this to a stick, what does it look like it would make? Well, that's actually what it makes. It makes a pickaxe. And I've never done that before. I just saw somebody do it, and I was like, is that real? And I thought, oh, it must be. Hey, we got some NintendoCapriSun over here. Speaking of which, grab the picture. Yeah, man, just going around and taking pictures, you know, not worrying about time, not worrying about progress, just enjoying the world, you know. That, more than anything, is, I think, where this game probably shines the most, though. If you just want to go in and just be in the world and just enjoy it and just hang out and just wander around a freaking mountain and pick up goodies and pick up supplies, whether or not you actually use them, it doesn't matter. You're just having fun. You know, you're just enjoying life, enjoying being alive. And there's something kind of beautiful about that. I mean, not that I'm going to sit here and try to make a whole big sermon about it, but yeah, I mean, even now I can tell I'm kind of feeling the vibes here, you know? The vibes. Because when you don't know what other word to use, vibes are the way to go. I didn't realize all these were out here. Satori Mountain is always kind of full of surprises, though. And I remember exploring it pretty extensively in the first game. I don't know if I did in my LP so much, but I definitely did off-screen if I didn't in the LP. So, and it actually is a little different in this game. Like, the stuff that you find here is different. There's, the architecture is slightly different. Actually, to tell you the truth, I don't really remember the architecture that well, but it seems pretty legit. I remember this area, but I think in the first game there was actually a sword here. And of course, what would Satori Mountain be without the obvious pink tree, you know? And just go grab some more NintendoCapriSun. I'm actually starting to think, I wonder if I shouldn't, like, mark these on the map. The problem is you can only put 300 pins on the map. Or not pins, but, like, stamps. You can only put 6 pins. So I could do it just for the sake of doing it, but I don't know. I suppose I could, though. So, it's commonly, like, most people, like, when they come up to one of these to activate them, they just put an apple in there, because that's, like, the most common thing to do. But, if you know your botany, you might also realize, well, it's not just about knowing botany, it would also be about knowing that pretty much any fruit that you put in here, if I can find them, actually works. It doesn't have to be an apple. Tomatoes are technically a fruit, and if you put those in, you get the same effect. Okay, so I had actually intended to pick up some Koroks, and I kind of just walked right past a few of them, but, yeah, there are caves around here. Plenty of them. See a lot over there in the Gerudo Highlands. So, let me double check where I'm actually at here. It always blows my mind how far this map zooms in. It's just ridiculous. Okay, we're pretty close to one. There's one that's actually, like, almost right above us right now. If I could ascend, that would actually be a great time saver. Don't know. Oh, wait, there was a spot there. There was a spot there. Oh, hell yeah, dude. It never hurts to look around. You'd be surprised how often it'll give you a spot. It's really quite amazing. Oh, bird eggs? Yeah, bring them on. Give me those bird eggs. Ah, there it is. He's over there. We got a sunset or a sunrise here. I think it's a sunrise, because it was just night a minute ago. So there's one. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-boo. Uh-huh. Might as well keep collecting these, so we'll be ready for our next upgrade. We're gonna need a lot for the next upgrade, I'll tell you what. Oh, soup. Usually I don't drop the rocks on their heads. I try not to, but, you know, sometimes you just can't help it. I do see a shrine over there. Doesn't make sense not to go for it. If I want to come back here, I got my fast travel point now. My precious, precious, super, super handy travel medallion. So, I'll just use that. Oh, this is that place, isn't it? Oh my. Okay, so, this down here is an orchard. If you come down here and actually look around the trees here, and I wouldn't recommend doing this at night because some of the trees will wake up and actually attack you. There are apples, and there are more apples than you could shake a stick at, or a tree, or whatever. So, you know, do as you must, I guess. Like, we could stand and walk around here and pick all these, or you can just pick up the ones that fell on the ground. I think that's what most people do. I don't know, usually when I see an apple tree in real life, though, the apples are dangling low enough that I don't have to jump to grab them. Like, you can picture it in your mind in the movies and stuff. Then again, I guess... Oh, well, shoot. Hey, what are you doing? It's daytime. You're not supposed to be doing that. Oh, well. Apples are not exactly the most useful thing in the game, really. It's for selling or eating or anything, really. They're just cool to have, though. And it's a commonly known trick. I don't know whether I'm actually going to take the time to demonstrate it, but... You can, like, fuse a bunch of apples together. Or not fuse, but Ultra Hand, you know? And make... like a single unit of like 20 apples and then save it in your favorites. And then when you go to use the auto build, it'll put that unit out there as something to build, and it'll suck all the apples into the unit to build it. And then when you build it, you just drop it and pick up the apples. Missing pathways. Oh, what do we got here? I just talked completely over that loading screen. Usually I cut those out, but for some reason I'm just in a motor mouth kind of mood here tonight. I don't know. It's very late. I actually started recording at 11:11, which is a lucky time to start recording. See anything over here? Well, I see a chest, and it looks like it's floating in the air. Also, I can't seem to get it. Oh, well, I suppose we could, like, pull this over. I mean, yeah, but then good luck getting on top of it. Maybe that's just for foresight, like later or something. Because I already know I can jump up here, so I can probably jump down to the block. It'd be easy enough. Can I do it from here? Let's find out. Oh, nope, I guess not. Oh, well. Okay, I've ascended onto the platform. There doesn't seem to be anything else I can do here, though. Well, this shrine is called Missing Pathways. There must be a reason for that, huh? So what's over here? It's another block, huh? Oh, well, I suppose. Could just be one of those things, couldn't it? Yeah. Might actually have to do this twice, because I'm going to do the first time, I'm probably going to jump to the chest. If I had to guess, is that actually what I'm going to do? Yes, it is. I don't think I've ever gotten this chest before, either. No, just 5 arrows. It's better than nothing. How many arrows do I actually have right now? I have 259. That's a good number of arrows. I did actually go to that shrine that has the 20 arrows in it. The one that I didn't get last time on the ground. And just, oh my gosh, you're still... Oh. Well, I suppose that's another way you could do it. Just set the block up there and ascend through it. Ascend through the floor and it. But now we have this little room. Let's see, we're almost at the end already. That's not bad at all. So is there anything about this water we need to be cautious of? I mean, I don't know. Seems like all we really need to do is just put the block in the water and then ascend from the block. Surely it's not that simple though, right? Well, of course, yeah, there's the matter of getting on top of the block. How do you purport to do that? Well, pretty simple, really. We'll just do the usual thing here. And then as we recall it, and then get ascend ready while we're recalling. And there you go. Sometimes the answer is just painfully simple. I'm still pretty sure that's not the intended way, but hey, you know what? That's how I did it. Why is it still... I don't know. Oh, I guess I didn't cancel. Well, like, is this the color it's supposed to be? It looks like it's... There we go. Oh well. Skip-a-roo. Okay, so before we warp away, there's a quick and easy Korok we can actually get over here. It's right down here by the lake. In fact, I think it's like right on where the trees meet the water. Actually, it might just be in this tree right here. Oh god, it's raining. Yep. Oh god, no, man, where's that froggy suit when you need it, I tell you. No, it's not in the tree, though. Oh, I see a bull down there. I tell you. Oh, is that it right there? No, that's... I thought that was like a ring. Oh, I see it. It's right over there. If you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. Should I dishonor my deal with the bulls? Oh, no. You had to dishonor the deal. Well, now you're just going to get punished. Let me tell you something. I am going to lay the law down on you. I'm just going to get up here in my epic pose and, well, no, I guess he's just going to run away. Oh, too bad. Well, in that case, I'm fast traveling too. I'm just going to go right back down here. So I was actually thinking I kind of want to start to maybe get back into the depths a little bit, because we haven't really done much there so far in the LP. I've spent like 2 videos down there, and then I left, and I never went back. But there's no shortage of shit to get down there. I was saying before, though, there is kind of a shortage of interesting things to do. There are interesting things to do, but it's like the same things over and over again. It's find a Gerudo hideout, fight Master Koga. I guess that only happens 4 times. That's not really an overload of whatever, but it's like find a mine, find a treasure chest, get a, you know, get a crystallized charge for 20 out of it, fight, you know, monsters, which definitely, you know, fight monsters, knock yourself out. What am I doing up here anyway? Oh, right, yeah, we're like standing right next to one. It was somewhere around here. So it might be in this tree over here. That looks like bird eggs right there, though. It's like bird poop. If Emil is watching this, I know he's laughing right now. No, it's actually down here somewhere. Whoop. Oh, I see it. It's right over there. Oops, got a little sidetracked there. It was actually further away than I thought. Can I pick you up? Can I get up? As many times as we're going to be coming back here, we might as well clean out what we can get while we're here. Well, I guess... No, that one's too far away. Let's keep going north here. There's 2 more we can actually get right up here. One of which I probably should have gotten the first time I came here. Oh well. I didn't really care. I was more concerned with like showing off all the different supplies and stuff you could pick up here. Which I feel like I guess I did a pretty decent job of that. Here's our bright-eyed crab. I've been trying to take a picture of one of those forever now, but... Seems like I can't seem to... There we go. It's not actually that hard when you have a little bit of distance from the last time you played. That is a thing, though, that can happen pretty easily with me, and I guess with a lot of people, is you just, after a couple of hours, you just start to feel fatigue. Right, this is the flower. This one's actually kind of tough. That's where you're going to end up when you're done following the flowers. Flower actually starts right down here. Right over here. Now, some of these actually require you to pick up like 10 flowers on the way to... I really kind of wish it was nighttime, though. This would be easier to see these. Oh, well, I didn't see where the... Oh, there it is, right over there. Okay. It's gonna go in that general direction, we know that much, so... Maybe just keep looking in that direction, and it's gonna be on the stump next. Yep. There are times when you can kind of get a sense for where the next one's gonna be. You can kind of just tell... just by the atmosphere, the surroundings, and everything. But as long as you leave the camera basically in one spot, it's a pretty good chance the next one will spawn within that 180-degree radius, and you will see it if it spawns in front of you. If you don't see it, well, then that might be bad. And the last one should be right up there. Okay, that was actually a lot easier than I thought. There's some of these. There's one of these over in, it's like the canyon. How do I describe it? The canyon in the middle of Dueling Peaks, where there's all that architecture. There's one there that's a flower trail. It's like 10 flowers long. And I had the hardest time figuring out what to do there. Oh, wow. We got one of those, too. Well, might as well get it while we're here. It's one more Korok, I suppose. Right up here on top of this rock. Is this the rock I passed earlier on my way in here? I thought that was like on the northwest side. This is more like just the north side. Anyway, this shouldn't be too hard to get to. And sometimes these things can show you something you might not have noticed. For example, just flying down to this little target here, I didn't realize we had like a little, what appears to be one of those bokoblin camps, but it's actually just a small little cave with a very obvious treasure buried inside. I love that the treasure chests get all shiny when you yank them out. It's like you yank them out with such force that the dirt just flies off of them. Ancient Blade, 50 fuse attack power. I never use those except for on the final boss. But hey, I'm also crazy, so, you know, make of that what you will. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to do here, so, how much of the depths have we filled anyway? Not a lot. Sheesh. Boy, oh boy. So yeah, we did go down to the Great Abandoned Central Mine. We didn't really unlock very many light routes there. The thing is, now that I have the hover bike, the depths becomes a lot easier to, explore later. So the thing is, a lot of times, if you're exploring the depths, you'll want to cross-reference it against the overworld map. Because if you see water on the overworld map, that probably means a cliffside in the depths. I think I'll just warp here. Well, actually, oh, I know what I could do. I know a nice way to get us introduced to the depths again. We could do the Great Plateau, because we haven't been there yet. It's on the map now. Maybe we'll do that instead. That sounds fun, actually. This is the Great Plateau right here. It's a lot more south than you would think it would be. But yeah, that's it right there. So you could jump to it from a tower, but I actually would rather just run to it for a very specific reason. I would say I got pretty lucky on my first playthrough. I didn't actually end up flying to the Great Plateau. In fact, when I got there, I didn't even realize that it was the Great Plateau. That's the crazy thing about it. Actually, where are we right now? Let me, okay. Let me actually check up here for a second, because I believe we have a Korok up here. A Korok. A Korok. It's like a clock, but it's a Korok. I'm not sure which part of the land, like which side of the ladder I should climb here. I want to bump my head when I get to the top of it. And if I had to guess, he's probably up here, but I don't know what kind of a... Oh, of course, one of these. Yeah, that would make sense. There, we got plenty of arrows, so let's go to it. Let's hop to it. Wait a minute, what are you doing? Trying to trick me out here, are you? There we go. All too easy. Mm-hmm. Okay. Drop down here. Oh boy, we got another encampment over here. Not that I mind, these are usually pretty easy to deal with, although now, if you notice, it's all blue moblins. Oh, right in the back of the neck, man. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. May just be worth it to throw a puff shroom into this mess. So we can... There we go, take care of you. Take care of you. Yeah, see how much easier this is when you know what you're doing? God damn, dude. Oh, hey there. What, were you trying to take a dump just now? Oh, no. You were like throwing something. Yeah, let's get a flame emitter out here. Set you on fire. That way we can kind of kill two birds with one stone here. Or two moblins with one stick. Yeah. So if you don't have an axe, this is another way that you can fight off the trees. It's not the most graceful way of doing it, and also it's like nighttime, pretty closing in here. Oh, I didn't even see you up there. Oh, there's actually another shield right here. This one kind of looks nice too. Oh, that's a pretty good shield right there. But I can't carry anymore. Well, shit. Which one should I drop? cart shield is pretty much ready to die, so I'll just go ahead and get rid of it. I can always make more carts. So if we head down southeast of here... I don't know why I'm doing this. It's just a treasure chest, but good lord. First we have to... Well, it's probably right there, isn't it? I was about to say, first we have to find out where it is. I think we know where it is, baby. What do we got? Xenoblade 2 armor? No, it's a poopy. Even better. We're gonna get to that Great Plateau sooner or later. In fact, once I get there, we're probably gonna stop the video because it is getting a little late here. There is a very, very conspicuous road leading up to it. It's not a sign man over there, is it? Nah, let's just follow the path. Follow the path, follow the path. Yeah, sure enough. Man, if that doesn't look cool as hell. Man, I'm almost wondering if maybe I shouldn't, like, put up a campfire and wait till morning here. So that we could actually see... Well, it looks like the weather's about to clear up here, so maybe we'll just wait it out. Anyway, you come up here, though, you can definitely see between the flags and the... You know, just the general architecture and stuff, there's definitely something of importance here. Yeah, but keep your eye on the wall, because there is an opening here. It's funny, it probably is just right over here. I thought there was like a... Oh, there is. He's right there. Ah. Okay, how you doing, fellow? I need to reach my friend to guess where his friend is. Take one guess. Yup. And a rocket is not going to get to that high, I can promise you that right now. There might be balloons around here. In fact, I'd be surprised if there weren't. There are platforms here, so we could kind of, you know, build a little thing to get them up there. But first I want to see if I can find that entrance, though. Maybe just off to the right a little bit here. I know it's here. Wait, oh, I thought I saw it for a second. It'll look like kind of a barred gate. And it'll be shut. And you just be like, what do I do with this? Well, the thing of it is, like, when you open it, water comes out, so why would it be a barred gate? If there's oh, that's what it is. It's right there. It's not a barred gate, it's just a piece of rock with some water flipping out of it. Well, let's clean it up. Okay, so it was a barred gate. Maybe it's just not closed all the way, that's all. Yeah, there we go. Well, that looked pretty cool. Oh, and of course, there's fish. Are these just Hyrule bass or what? Yeah, Hyrule bass. We'll take them. Take them and take them. So I guess if you wanted to, you could just bring the Korok over here and do it that way. Because, like, using a balloon is good, too. The only problem with using the balloon is there's really no way to get him actually onto the Great Plateau yourself, aside from using Ultra Hand. And if you don't put the balloon in just the right spot, your Ultra Hand won't be able to reach far enough to get him over there. So my personal opinion is it's safer to just, you know, take him yourself. Hello. A bright cap for the dark. Do you need a bright cap? I can give you one. You there, you have the gloomy face of someone who can't find what you're looking for. I'll bet you need a bright cap. If you cook and eat it, losing things in the dark will be a thing of the past. If you don't want to carry a light, become the light. Come take a look. Alright, okay, so, yeah, whatever. Oh, she was selling mushrooms, though. She might have had something other than bright caps. Might have been worth looking into that, but I didn't. I'm too busy saving my Korok friend. You know, I want to know. I just want to know. Because I'm curious and I'm feeling how beautiful the world is, and I just want to see everything. Wow, her dialogue actually changed there. How about that? Let's see, she got Highland Shroom, she's got all this crap that we don't need. That's okay. I don't know what sort of mushroom I think I would have actually bought if she had had it. Sometimes these guys can be a little bit janky to pick up. Oh, I guess I see something over here I want to talk about a little bit. Occasionally, as you're wandering around the world, I almost never see these, especially if it's not nighttime. You'll see like a little slab with a silent princess on top of it. And these are... I dedicate this monument to the memory of the souls lost in the Calamity, Zelda. These are all over the world. These are soldiers lost in the Calamity, obviously, and Zelda went out and buried them and put silent princesses on all their graves. You see different examples of this where Zelda tried to kind of fix the world or help fix the world, and that's just one of them. And something else interesting about these graves is that if you go to the exact same spot in the depths where the graves are in the surface, that's where the shiny little guys with the pristine versions of your weapons will show up. They're both always in the same place. So that's kind of interesting. So if anything, if there's something you want to pin, it would probably be those. So if you're ever looking to pick up pristine weapons in the depths, that would be the place you'd want to do it. And I am not quite doing this right, am I? I thought I was going to be able to go up this hill, but I guess we're going to have to go around the long way here. You don't want your introduction to the Great Plateau to be just bringing a Korok up, but here we are. It's Great Plateau. Welcome to it. Just as beautiful as I remember. It's funny because when you see this place, you kind of get nostalgic for the first game and think, hey, this is where I was kind of sort of born in the first game, although it really isn't. So, but it makes you wonder, does Link feel nostalgia for this place? I mean, you're probably not. Like, he just happened to wake up there, but I don't know, what does that mean? Anyway, let's get our Korok suits. We haven't done a lot of these yet. I haven't really had a chance to show off like what you can actually do, because a lot of it, you can do some really cool stuff to get these guys around, and I've not really been demonstrating that. And it's like I would talk about it, but at the same time, I don't want to spoil what the techniques are or anything. I mean, most of them I think people know already. Attaching a rocket, obviously, would be one. Well, since we just made it to the Great Plateau, I'm going to go ahead and stop right here. And next time on Tears of the Kingdom, we'll explore the Great Plateau. See you later.